I'm Chris Bledsoe Jr. I'm Chris Bledsoe Sr.'s oldest son from UFO of God. He's an author, wrote a book about UFOs and the experiences that we've seen since 2007, which is when it all began. There's just so much about that you can find all over the internet. It's everywhere. So, how I would like to see the world change, and what am I doing about that? So, I really believe that the world that we live in is quite different from the way that we were taught to believe in school, at church, wherever you were taught. We were taught that life is this one thing, and it's actually just so much more than what we are led to believe. I think it's a very deep subject, but in 2007, me and my father and a couple guys were on the Cape Fear River. We were doing some fishing, and we saw some UFOs. We had this crazy sighting, and in 2008 there was a Discovery Channel show made about it called UFOs over Earth, the Fayetteville incident. It was a hit piece. It was absolutely just terrible. They mixed things up in a way that made us just look batshit crazy, and it was a different time. People didn't quite believe in the UFOs, and since then a lot has unfolded, and now we're finding out that it's all linked to our consciousness somehow, and with the work that we're seeing here at the PSI Games with Diane Powell and many others, there's all kinds of crazy things with the like the nonverbal kids. There's something to do with our consciousness that we don't quite all understand. I would like to see more people open up in the world and being open to the stuff that we're talking about, the UFOs. I believe that it goes back to ancient times. Man has been seeing this for 1,000 years and reporting on it, and it's happening. Something is happening. There's a big change, a shift in humanity happening, and I would like to see more people open up to it. Just listen with an open mind and think about some of the things that's happening. But what I'm doing to make that come to be is I'm just doing these interviews and supporting my family, coming out with my dad and brother. My brother has a podcast called Bledsoe Said So. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. But just listen with an open mind. I know it sounds crazy. For years, I thought I was crazy. I questioned my own sanity for a while. Did I really see that? Because it was kind of amazing, the stuff that we witnessed, and it's been ongoing. But some big things are happening, and just tune in, check it out. What inspires me? Pretty much anytime I see a person that just loves anything and focuses their mind on that thing and just takes it to new levels, that inspires me. Like the guy who loves cameras and researches his camera, day in and day out, and puts in the work and gets out there. That's the guy that inspires me.
Absolutely.
The person that just gives something their all, and does it to the best of their ability, whatever that is, whether it's science or paintball or whatever. That's what inspires me. So I'm here to support the family. My father has a book he wrote called UFO of God. You should check it out. Don't let the name of it throw you off. It's not quite what it seems. It's a different book. It's about a man and his experiences through life, all the ups and downs, all the trauma, and what our family has went throughout this whole UFO thing. So it's pretty cool. But I'm here to support him, support my brother and his podcast, and tell my story. Oh, we are on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. Can't remember. It's Chris Bledsoe, I think. Chris Bledsoe Jr. Facebook. My brother and his podcast are on YouTube. We're just all over. It's on Spotify. You can just look on the internet, and it's not hard. Type in my name, Chris Bledsoe. You'll find me.
Awesome. Hey,
Yep.
Chris, thank you so very
Yeah,
much
man.
for your time today.
Dude, it was my pleasure. It
Good
really
deal.
was. It was my pleasure. How was that?